Namaste and welcome to this practice. Take a moment to find a comfortable seat where you can relax the elbows, shoulders, and the gaze. Turn your attention to the feeling of your body breathing. Acknowledge how you're showing up to your practice on this day. At times we can get a little caught up in what we feel as successful moments in a yoga practice. And those moments where we feel as if we're failing or being less than we would like to be in the physical body, in the challenges that may come our way. In reality, we know that there is no failure, there is only feedback. So whether you see it as a success or a failure, remind yourself that you are the same person. Through the practice today, let the intention land in your heart. Let this affirmation be on repeat in your mind. In success or in failure, I am the same. Your value, your worthiness is not determined by how you move, the shapes you choose, the variations in your body. In success or in failure, I am the same. Allow a sense of contentment to wash over you as you notice this feeling of allowing everything to be as it should. Meet me on your hands and knees. With the toes curled under, let's begin to lift the chest and the sit bones on the in-breath and rounding through the spine as you exhale. Inhale, scooping forward, looking forward, pressing into the hands. Exhale, looking in towards the navel. Inhale. And on your next exhale, as you look inwards, you may like to lift the knees just a couple of centimeters off your mat and then lower them down on the in-breath. Exhale, rounding, hovering. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. As you allow those knees to hover, feel the warmth being built in your body. Press a little more into the fingertips. Navel to spine as you press all the way back into downward facing dog. Lengthen the body with every long breath in and every long breath out. From your downward facing dog, coming forward into plank, pressing back into the heels. Look forward, inhale. With control, exhale, releasing all the way to the earth. Finding a baby cobra, keeping the lower ribs connected. Lengthen the spine forward. Releasing as you release the breath, meeting in downward facing dog. Taking a few steps forward to the front of your mat, finding your Uttanasana. As you breathe in, lift the chest halfway. On the exhale, fold. Drop the hips lower than the shoulders, reverse swan dive as you come all the way up on the inhale and exhale down through center. Find a heart opening breath, inhale and exhale. An expansive breath in and a softening breath out. You're in full control of your breath, the way in which you expend your energy, and what it is that you need to conserve. One last breath. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway. As you exhale, step the right leg back, coming all the way down to the right knee. Inhale, take the arms up, palms connect overhead. Exhale, down through center. Lift the breastbone to the thumbs as you begin to rotate around to your left, either keeping the hands together or the back of the hand to the outside of the knee. One last breath in here. As you exhale, frame the front foot. Pick up the front toes, breathing in, straighten the front leg. Exhale, lunging forward, hands to the floor or be hands free. Breathing in, keeping the chest bright. Exhale. Allowing your breath to move your body. The next time you exhale and plant the hands down, you're on the left hand, pick up the right knee, inhale the left arm all the way up to twist. Soften, exhale, scoop under the thigh. Breathing in to lift. Exhale. One last time, you might take your gaze up a little higher. And framing the front foot, stepping your way back into plank. Breathing in, shift forward, exhale, release. Find your cobra, continuing to expand across the chest. Exhale, releasing down. Finding your way into downward dog, mindfully moving your body with control. Use the in-breath, glide the right leg up. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands, low lunge. Lengthen the sides of the body as you breathe in, bring the palms to touch, exhale down through center. Add your twist to the right. Steady breath, steady base. Returning back to the front of your mat, bringing the hands down as you inhale, lifting the front toes, send the right hip back. Exhale, lunging forward. Breathing in and out. Matching movement to breath. Whether you feel that your body is moving, gliding with ease, or a little clunky here, you're the same. The same vibrant, beautiful person in any shape. Landing the hands down, left hand grounded. Back knee lifts, inhale, open through the chest. Exhale to soften. Feel those two energies, expansion and softening. As the hand touches down, breathe in, step forward, look forward. Exhale to fold. Drop the hips, inhale, reverse swan dive, palm connects overhead, exhale, Utkatasana. We're pulsing here, breathing in to lift, look up, exhale, hips lowering down a little more every time. Using all of the base of your feet, your toes, as we come to hold, lifting the chest to meet the thumbs. Lifting the gaze, feeling the energy rise in the body. Inhale, lift, look up, baby back bend, exhale to fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, step the left leg back. Find your high lunge as the arms come up alongside the body. Soften the gaze out in front. Bringing the palms to touch overhead, drawing down through center, lifting the chest, lift the spine out of the hips. Find a little more depth of bend through the front knee as you begin to rotate the torso around to the right. Extend the back arm and then the front arm, reaching fingertips to fingertips. Palms connect back at center, framing the front foot. You're on the left hand as you begin to straighten leg, send the hip back, take the right arm up. Press actively into the bottom hand, reach a little higher to the top hand. One last breath in. As you exhale, floating the hand all the way back down. Let's find your fallen star. Inhale the right leg up. Take the knee to the chest first before stepping the right foot out to the side. You're on the outer edge of the right foot, inner edge of the left foot. One last breath in. Releasing the left hand down. Find your way into downward facing dog. Come forward into plank. Move to the left side as you find your plank shape. Feet either one in front of the other, or you could stack the feet. You can even bring the left knee down. Reach the right arm all the way up and over. One last breath. As you exhale, roll to the other side. Ground down through the right hand. Lift that bottom hip away from gravity's pull. Take the top arm up alongside that left ear. Feel the chest opening. One last breath in. As you exhale, release the hand. Come forward into plank. Exhale, release with control. Let's give the wrist a break as we find locust 3 times in Shalabhasana. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to soften. Twice more with your breath. As you land all the way down, pausing, feeling the body soft against the earth. Supporting yourself as you make your way into downward dog or child's pose. Steadying the breath as you look up towards the belly. Find those lengthening breaths to lengthen the spine and then down through the back of the legs, a softening through the front body. From your down dog, send the left leg up into the space behind. Exhale, foot comes forward, finding your high lunge. Make the adjustments necessary to feel balanced, steady, present. As the palms connect overhead, drawing the hands down, the chest lifts to meet the thumbs. Begin to rotate around to the left as you bend into the front knee a little more, extending one arm at a time. As you come back through center, we're bringing the right hand down to the inside of the front foot. Begin to straighten the left leg as you send the left hip back and taking the arm all the way up. To challenge yourself here, you might start to get a little lighter on that bottom hand. Maybe you're just on 1 or 2 fingertips there. One last breath. As you exhale, framing the front foot. Inhale, step forward, look forward. Exhale to fold. Finding your way to Utkatasana, chair pose, bringing the arms up and then landing them at the heart. We add our twist. Inhale, twisting to your left as you exhale. Tap the elbow to the outside of that left knee. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale center. One last time on each side. Coming back, pressing into the feet, breathing in, lift up, look up, knees are off lock as you exhale and fold. Take a moment here to dangle the spine, walk the heels out one at a time or sway a little from side to side. Using your next breath in, lift the chest halfway. Expand the arms out like wings. leg back. Anjaneyasana, your high lunge. Bring the palms to meet. Exhale, down through center. Lifting the spine up and out of the hips. Right hand to the outside of the left knee or the right elbow. Bend into the front knee a little more. Reach back into the right heel. Step the back foot forward, come into your twisted chair. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Stepping the right foot back. Bringing the chest through center, landing the hands down. You're on the right hand. Lifting up through the left leg, finding your revolved half moon. One last breath here. As you exhale, lower the back foot down, both hands come down to the mat. Inhale the left leg up. Take a tiger curl here before finding your fallen star. Set the left leg out to the side. One last breath. Exhale, release the hand down. Find your downward facing dog. Steady breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Walk, step or jump to the front of your mat. Take a breath in and lift the chest halfway. Exhale to fold. Step the left leg back, high lunge. As the palms meet down at the chest, expand the elbows wide. Adding your twist to the right. Stepping the back foot forward, twisted chair. As you look over that right elbow upward to the sky. Step the left foot back. Bring the hands around to the front of the mat before landing them down. Left hand, right foot. Find your revolved half moon. As you release the foot, the hand, step your way back into down dog. We're here for 3 breaths, counting them down on the exhales. Release to the knees, find your way to child's pose. Supporting the head with the hands or landing it all the way to the floor. Listen for the sound of your breath here as you pause. There may have been moments through the practice already so far that you've experienced challenges or frustration, individual wins or successes. Remind yourself now of the mantra: in success or in failure, I am the same. None of this determines your worth, your value. Simply allow this practice to be a door that opens you to knowing yourself better. As you return to your hands and knees, bring the knees into the middle of your mat and begin to extend your right leg back as you breathe in. On the exhale, curling the knee in towards the chest. Inhale to lengthen from the crown to the toes. Exhale to round. Option to add the left arm pulsing with that right leg, curling in. One last time, drawing knee and elbow into center, extending the limbs along. Place the left hand down, but tuck the right knee in behind the left. Breathing in here. As you breathe out, let those hips become heavy as you sink down towards the back of your mat. Inhale forward. Exhale. Breathing in moves you forward, and the exhale as the hips become heavy, a reminder to let it go. As you return back to the middle, unravel the legs, find your half plank, shoulders stacked over the wrists. As you exhale, release all the way down. Find your Sphinx pose, coming onto the forearms. Imagine dragging that mat back, heart lengthens forward. Can you experience those two energies, expanding and softening? Inhale and exhale. One last breath in here. One last breath out allows you to descend all the way to the mat. Returning to hands and knees. Knees are in the middle of the mat together before sending the left leg back long. Exhale to curl in. You may like to add the opposite arm, pulsing elbow to knee, extending forward and back. Lowering the right hand down, bringing the left knee behind the right. As you exhale, hips sink down to the back. Rocking forward, breathing in. Exhale, rocking back, letting go. Find your way back to the middle, unravel the legs. Sitting down onto the bottom and rolling the spine all the way down. Bring those knees in towards the chest and begin to make big circles with the knees out wide and then meeting in the middle. Slow, mindful movement with the breath. Opposite direction if you haven't already changed. And as you bring the feet down about hip distance, keep the heels nice and close to the body. You might even be able to reach down and touch them with the fingertips. Inhale, lift the hips, belly and chest as you find your bridge pose, rolling one shoulder at a time underneath you. Pressing into the inner arches of the feet, the little fingers of your bound hands. Those points of contact with the earth are supporting you as you watch over your soft belly, reminding you to find ease with the breath. As you're ready to release, one shoulder at a time, spine slowly rolls back down, pausing in that more neutral position of the spine for a moment. In success or in failure, I am the same. You may like to repeat your bridge pose or wheel poses in your practice. Find your way into your second round of back bend. Releasing as you're ready. Landing the spine down slowly into the support beneath you. Turning the palms up. Drawing the knees in towards the chest, flexing the toes, and then sending those legs up towards the ceiling. You could take the hands underneath the bottom if you like, with the palms facing down, or even have a prop. Savor the feeling of being inverted for these next few moments. Begin to guide those legs wide into a wide inverted V. And then beginning to bring those legs back to meet overhead. As you bend the knees, lower the feet down. Let the soles of the feet connect as you find your Supta Baddha Konasana, your reclined butterfly. Softening through the buttocks, the inner and outer thighs, the belly, the jaw, the whole body. And whether you feel comfortable or levels of discomfort here, allow your breath just to simmer. Any sensations, notice which ones are worth giving attention to. And as you begin to guide those knees back towards each other, extend the legs long. Feel energy moving through your body in areas that perhaps were feeling stuck, hard, tight, forgotten. And as you allow the body and mind this time to rest now, acknowledge anything in the practice today that felt easy, comfortable, in flow. Moments where you felt accomplished or satisfied. And then let it go. It's over. Let it go. It's over. Acknowledge any moments through the practice today that felt challenging, frustrating, brought feelings of disappointment to your mind, discomfort in the body, unpleasant moments. Acknowledge all of those and then let it go. It's over. Let it go. It's over. In success or in failure, I am the same. In success or in failure, I am the same. You make a suggestion to your body and mind to let go even more for these last few moments. You may have crafted your day to be able to stay here and linger in Shavasana for a little longer. Or find your seat and move into a quiet meditation or pranayama practice. Or on this occasion, it may be time for you to re-enter your day. No judgment for how much time you're able to spend here on your mat. Whether you see it as a success or a failure, as it's time to move on, you are the same. And no doubt you have benefited from changing your shape, which always changes your state of mind. And I honor you greatly for showing up for this practice.